I said that I would present our 600 subscriber celebration build a lot sooner than I did our 500, and I was not lying. Here we are about a week later, and we went to Trader Joe's for our 600 subscriber build. Anybody like natural groceries? Welcome to Bricks and Toys. My name is Brandon, and I had some really good news. As of the filming of this, we will be halfway through these wretched advent calendars. I know you guys in the comments are probably thinking, if you don't like to do them, then why do you keep doing them? Well, once you start something, you don't quit. So, with that, let's get into our 11th day of Christmas with our Lego Advent calendars. So let's start off with Harry Potter. Harry Potter 11 is right next to 2, so let's crack it open. And we have something buildable. So for our 11th day of Harry Potter, we have what looks to be a mailbox with a brown owl and a letter that goes in to the box. So, day 11. Now, let's move on to our Marvel, day 11. Again, we have something buildable. And for our 11th day of Marvel, we have a fireplace with Thor's hammer. Okay. 2022 Star Wars, we have something buildable. So for our 11th day of 2022 Star Wars, we have a snow speeder. Well, at least I'm pretty sure that that's what this is. Colors are right, and the look is, well, pretty close. And that leaves us with our 2023. And again, something buildable. We're 4 for 4 on the 11th day with buildable items. So for the 11th day of 2023, it looks like we have one of these Clone Wars era blue and silverish tanks. So with that, let's go to the 12th day of Christmas with our Harry Potter. Now let's hope for some minifigures. I like the minifigures, not the buildable. Well, we're not off to a good start. We got something buildable. For our 12th day of Harry Potter, it looks like we have this little ice fountain. So now, let's move on to Marvel. And we're buildable again, everybody. And for our 12th day of Marvel Christmas, we have this toolbox stand thingamajig. Now let's move on to our 2022 Star Wars. We've hit the gold, everybody. We've hit the gold. Now, this is what I bought this whole set for. I probably could have gotten the minifigure for a lot less, but I wanted to see what else we could get with this calendar. And I know that we can look it up, but I don't like to ruin surprises if it's supposed to be a surprise. So what we have struck on the 12th day of 2022 Star Wars is the Beach Vacation Darth Vader. It has the scars on the back of the head. It has the eyes on the front, the pale head overall. He does have the two-piece helmet, front and back torso printing. It looks like it's over his original suit. He does have arm printing on both arms and front leg printing, as well as little black flippers. And he does come with a little soccer ball. This is what I have been waiting for. And I just dropped it. Now, let's move to the 2023 12th day. And we have something buildable. So for our 12th day of 2023, we have a moose-like character. So that does it for our 11th and 12th day of our Lego Christmas. We are halfway there. We are halfway done. We have seen some cool minifigures, but unfortunately today, out of the 8 openings, we got that one sick minifigure that made it all worth the 7 mediocre builds. So now, let's get into today's video where we go to Trader Joe's. Or is that just a bag with something even better than Trader Joe's in it? Now on to our 600 subscriber celebration, our Trader Joe's shopping trip. So what did we get? Well, let's take a look. See here. We got some peppermint bark. Who likes peppermint bark? See here. Well, that's not important. And let me see here. Jingle jangle. Jingle jangle. More like clingy clingy. Okay. It's another one of those. Who cares about that? And how about some body butter? Who wants to put some body butter on? Yeah. Okay. Now I'm done playing. what's really in the bag? Well, okay, well, I guess I'll come clean and I'll tell you guys that for the last month I have been holding on to a build that, well, I knew from the moment I saw it used at Bricks and Minifigs for like $260 that it was going to be the 600 subscriber celebration build. And it is a Star Wars set, it is a UCS set, and it's from 2015. Any guesses? Drum roll. If you guessed the UCS TIE Fighter, set number 75095, you would be absolutely freaking correct. Now, like I said, this set came out somewhere mid-2015. It did resell, or it did sell new for $200, and it did get retired right before the 2018 season. So this is a build that I never even came close to or even had near a shot to actually ever buy new. It is one of those builds that I did know existed. I hunted for it, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to go new or if I wanted to go used. New would be about $400 in box to $500, like with the Batmobiles. Or I can go used, and I would pay somewhere between $200 to $300. Well, when I saw Bricks and Minifigs have one for sale, they actually had new and used for sale at the same time, and I went with the used version because the used was like the new was $450 and the used was $250. Save the $200 and buy it like this. The only issue with buying used, besides wear and tear and scratches, are missing pieces, misaligned stickers, and scratches. Well, it is a light bluish gray set, so I'm not too worried about scratches, and the plates have studs, and that usually makes the plates stay pretty nice. So, wear and tear and scratches, not too big of a deal. Did we have missing pieces? Yes. But we only had one missing piece, and that was only like $1. So, no big deal. I ordered some stuff for the Lego City, and I just threw that in there. Save on shipping, right? One thing about this set that is really off-putting, as you guys know, I do like to do my stickers. Unfortunately, this set being in 2015, and you guys are going to hear me talk about this a few more episodes down the road, whenever the frickin' parts come in to finish this episode, is when you have sets from 2015 and they are older, sticker sheets go from being $1 to $2, like say for Iron Man's helmet or other things, to being like $50 frickin' dollars. I did not know that when I bought this set. When I bought this set, that was not one of the things I took into account. I was like, I could buy it used for $250, get a sticker sheet for a couple bucks, and I can make sure everything's aligned perfectly. Well, I have done another project, like I said, that'll come out either after this episode or a couple episodes after this. And I have learned that the sticker sheets can be, like I said, between $20 and $50 in this year range. So you guys may be wondering, why am I talking about $50 sticker sheets? Well, the reason is like I said, I thought I could buy the new sticker sheet for this and be just fine. $250 for the set. They're retailing between $200 and $230 plus taxes and shipping. That brings it right on up. Again, Bricks and Minifigs nails their pricing when you consider those two factors, and I thought this would be no big deal. Lo and behold, I break the set down, I bathe the set, I inventory the set, and then I go on and I start poking at the set, and I find out that the stickers are $45 to $50 for a sheet plus shipping and taxes. So unfortunately, I will be cutting and aligning most of the stickers, if not all of them, in this set. One I'm not going to do is obviously going to be the plaque. For some reason, a little bit of stickers for this is, like I said, a lot of money. Also, one thing that took me by surprise is the exclusive TIE Fighter. The exclusive TIE Fighter in this set is another $40 to $50 to the right buyer on Bricklink. I paid $250 for what's in this bag, And the minifigures and a sticker sheet for it alone would take you $100 of that value. Incredible. So that is what we're doing for the 600 subscribers. We're going to build this TIE Fighter. So let's just take a quick look at the book. Obviously, we had no QR code. This is way before that time. The book is not that thick, so that is kind of concerning. Hey, look, back then they had the Lego Club. Wow. Bet you that's not in function anymore. These are some other UCS sets I'd like to get one day. The sand crawler and the indoor, that would be sweet. And here's another one I would like to get, which came out the year before or the year of, which is a Slave One. That would be a nice UCS set. And then we have some pictures of the one we are building. But when it comes to the steps and everything, let me see here. So the step counter did reset to 53 and 163 pages total, but that was for the standalone. Okay, so it looks like every time that there's a new building step, it just resets. So we have a 163 page workbook. Of course, there's a good portion of the book talking about the UCS TIE Fighter, talking about their inspiration, and there's what we are looking for. We would normally have 12 bags to build this lovely set. And in the 12 bags, it looks like the first 5 bags makes the actual hull of the TIE Fighter. And then it looks like we actually go in doubles to make the wings, which is pretty cool. So 6 makes 2 halves, 7, no actually. So it looks like we build 1 wing at a time. 6 builds the up and down of 1, 7 builds the middle of it, 8 builds the framework for it, and then we do it again. 9 up and down, 10 in the middle, and 11 for the framework. Bag 12 would have been the stand. But you guys want to know what it actually looks like? Looks like this, everybody. No bags, just pre-sorted, super anally, like gray bricks, black trinkets, parts on the floor, our colored bricks. One of these quarter round plates is what we were missing in tan. Had to wait over a week for that. Black plates. Guess what? More black plates. And guess what? More black plates. Lots of silver 1x plates. Little colors, gray plates, dark gray plates, and that's how we're going to build this. Oh wait, hold on. There's more 1x plates. So it's plates on plates on plates on plates, all sorted out by color, no numbered bags. So we're going to put all those into containers and just dive into this build. And that is where I'm going to leave you guys off on, where you guys are going to watch a time lapse of me do this, probably about a minute, and then we're going to be back here to review this incredible set. I am so excited. I'm glad that this is what we're doing to say thank you for all 600 of you guys subscribing. Okay, getting into this time lapse, I quickly read the UCS information in the beginning of the book. Then I went straight to work on that hull section. Now, this is where I started noticing that things were a little weird. As you can see for a glimpse there in the book, it says to build 2 and 3 back to back. But yet again, build them separately. So that was kind of a contradiction thing, but as you guys can see, it was made to go that way. And then, as you guys can see, we are putting in the final touches on the hull, which is the front and the back plating, and then we have the main vessel done. Here we go into the wings, and here again, it says to build these bags, I think it was like 7 and 8 or something like that, back to back, and we are doing exactly that, and we are doing it again. As you guys can see, all the internal framework is being covered up with these wings. We now have a complete structure, and then we are just layering in all of our decorative and our greebling bricks. Pretty basic design, does not take you very long to build this set, and it's quite fun. And now we are finishing up with doing the stand build. The stand was a little confusing because sometimes I get dyslexic and I don't count my holes right, and at first I did put it together wrong, but I did get it figured out eventually. And that is the UCS TIE Fighter. Okay, everybody, we now have our UCS TIE Fighter. So welcome to the LEGO collection, the 2015 UCS TIE Fighter. This is the oldest set of the entire collection, and it is just, well, it's wonderful. I didn't really do much with the stickers. I did have to cut some off and remove them. Around here you will see stickers here, and also right here on the sides. Now, a couple of these were turned around backwards as well as mixed in with the ones that go on the side. So a little bit of a quality control issue with that. Got those fixed. I also realigned the little arrows on the side to the best of my abilities. And also on the very inside of the cockpit, there is stickers on either side that were kind of backwards. I had to fix those as well. So a little bit of sticker cutting, not very comfortable with it. It's kind of obvious. Stickers I just left alone, obviously, was the printed plaque. That could have been done so much better, but I'm not going to peel a sticker that large off and risk damaging it and never having it where it looks correct ever again. Small stickers, easy. Big stickers, too risky. Down here by the plaque, we do have that minifigure, which is really nice. He does have shoulder printing, front and back torso printing, front leg printing. He also has a really nice printed head, as well as one singular face. So let you guys get a good look at that minifigure. You can see his little Imperial badges and everything. Really nice figure. You can see why this one would be worth a few bucks. Makes it a good portion or a good value of the set. Here we have the non-printed plaque, obviously, the sticker, we were just talking about it. It says that CNR Fleet Systems made the TIE Fighter. The length is about 8.9 meters. They have twin ion engines. They have the TSB targeting computer. They can go 1,200 kilometers per hour in atmosphere. They have laser cannons. They have sensor arrays, and they only hold one pilot and 65 kilograms of cargo. So that is obviously the statistics of the TIE Fighter. One really unique thing about the TIE Fighter is pretty much if you flew one of these, you are agreeing to be expendable to the Imperials, and basically it was a suicide mission every time you got into one of these. So coming on up, we obviously have the really nice Technic stand. It's okay. It's a little wonky, but it works. One really good thing about the actual unit itself, there is a really unique building method on how to clip in and lock in these wings, which is unlike any of the playset TIE Fighters. So I have lots of, confidence with these wings, which is good. Speaking of wings, let's put it back onto the stand. Oh, actually, I'll show you the bottom before I do that. The bottom, nothing special, just a little red highlighted guiding hole to go to the red pin. Just makes it easier for you to put two and two together. We do have our twin laser cannons right there. Printed plaque for the main front windshield. All this nice slopes and greebling all the way around. And then making up the wings. I mean, it is what it is, guys. I mean, a bunch of different types of plates, at least about 10 different types of plates, not counting the one by rails and plates that make it. They did a really good job at all the greebling on this. Of course, on the back side of the plates, it's all negative studs. Clearly, they didn't tile any of the inside off. We wouldn't really expect them to. And then on the back here, we have more stickers right here. And then we just have all this slope type greebling. We do have a printed plaque right here for the top. That is the access hatch to the actual vessel. We have some of this smoke clear in the back. So that's kind of interesting. Not a lot to talk about on this one. This is a printed element, which is the Imperial logo. And then if we take it off, again, I can kind of show you guys on the inside. It's really hard to get in on the inside. But we do have a chair inside, as well as like a joystick. So I'm not even going to try to really get the camera in there because it's just going to fight me the whole time. Unfortunately, the little light bluish gray piece that holds the joystick camera thingamabob in there, that did break, and I did have to re-glue it together, and so far it's holding. I mean, this is almost 9-year-old plastic at this point, so... But overall, that is the UCS TIE Fighter. I think it looks really nice, and let's come out and let's wrap up this video. Here we are at the end of our 600th subscriber episode. I just want to say, guys, thank you for subscribing and supporting the channel. As of right now, as you guys know, you don't start making ad revenue on YouTube until you hit 1,000. And that's why it's a big deal every 100 subscribers to call all of you guys out and say, I see you guys, thank you guys, and I appreciate you guys. This last year of collecting subscribers and making videos has been stressful in every form of the way imaginable. If you think about money, if you think about time, if you think about if you think about the editing, if you think about where's the next build going to come from, the creativity, everything about this is super challenging. Everything I do comes out of pocket, and it does not come out of a pocket that is endless. This is very budgeted, and it's very hard to get to where we are. So that's why I celebrate every 100 just to say, I see you and thank you, because this is really stressful to do, and it's very stressful when you are making zero on doing these builds. So with that one, the UCS TIE Fighter, is it worth it? You know what, guys? It's hella worth it. There is so many builds out there. The X-Wing, which is above me, then the Land Speeder, it's in the garage. These are all builds that you can go out right now for about the price of buying this used. And I would say this is right there up with them. In reality speaking, if I had to go between the three, I would go that, the X-Wing, the TIE Fighter, and then the Land Speeder. In that price range of my personal collection. There are other ones out there that came out, but they're worth a lot of money used, like the Y-Wing and the Snow Speeder. As you guys know, we just picked up a Snow Speeder that will be hopefully for our 700th celebration. But this one is definitely worth it. If you guys already have a UCS X-Wing and you're looking for the next thing and you just got into Lego, well, used, you can get one of these for about that price, and it is an excellent build. This build did take me about 5 hours to complete, maybe 6, which is not very bad. It is really confusing to do it in the book. The book makes it seem like you want to do it per step, but then when you get to the step, it says, well, you can do 7 and step 9 together. It's like, I can do bag 7 and bag 9 together, okay. And then everything is doubled for one bag, but you're doing 2 bags of work, so it's actually quadrupled. So if it says build 2, you're building 4. So if you take out 2 pieces, you need to take out 8. And it's just, it's not something you want to do on an empty stomach. Unless you can function with an empty stomach. I know I can't. So it is a little confusing, but it's a blast. It's hella rewarding when it's done. And it kind of looks unperfect. And that's what I really love, is these older, unperfect Lego sets to where you can see all the hard edges. And it just looks like it's carved out of Lego. And that's what's really cool about this. So, in terms of financial stuff, unfortunately, I do want to say, if you guys want to leave thanks, you guys can right below this video. Little button you can click there, leave a small donation. Everything you guys donate goes to Lego sets, just like this. And with that one, please feel free to comment any sets you'd like to see built in the future. As well, comment your thoughts down below. What do you think about the UCS TIE Fighter? And as usual, Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and you all have an excellent rest of your day.